Welcome to Future Self Hypnosis that lets you enter hypnosis to explore your future self and the outcomes, intentions that you can set, actualize your authentic self. Find a place you can comfortably and safely recline at a 45-degree angle and with your eyes closed without being interrupted. So close your eyes and focus on the sound of this voice. You don't have to try. Just allow yourself to go with the flow. Take a longer, deeper breath in now. Hold it for some seconds. And with a longer, deeper exhalation, release and let go. Feel your hands at your side. Slowly bring both your hands into a fist. Notice the slow movements of the fingers and the thumb. How they come together slowly, how they start to squeeze tighter. You can create and bring your attention to any tension in your hands and squeeze tighter, because then you can soon release any bound up tension in the fists. So squeeze tighter and then soon release the fists and any bound up inner tension. So finally tighten the fists and then release. And notice the contrast. A new sensation of relaxation. It may feel loose, limp, relaxed, floating, drifting deeper down. That's right. Releasing more with every breath. Now we can tense only the appropriate muscles with energy, but not excessive strain. Squeeze the muscles of the feet and legs, tensing and tightening. Hold it for 5 seconds. And then slowly release and observe that relaxation. Now tense the hands and arms, tensing and tightening all those muscles. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds, and then release it slowly, observing the relaxation. Relax and let go. Let that tension drain away. Just let your whole body relax. Follow the numbers down as I count backwards, from 5 down to 0. Beginning with 5. Feeling the weight of the head. And with your eyes closed, turn your eyes upward, as if looking towards your forehead. Then letting a warm, heavy, pleasant energy flow down. Aware of the air on your skin. And 3, the feeling within. Down deeper into the heart beating, sending warm, loving energy through the body. Aware of your pulse, flowing down to your legs, down to the soles of your feet, heavier and heavier. You are able to notice the most relaxed part of your body. Let that relaxation grow and flow through you. And if that calm, cleansing energy had a color, what would it be? Imagine it now. And as you breathe in, imagine or feel that color of calm, cleansing energy flow through your body. And as you breathe out, imagine, feel that you can breathe out any stress or tension, maybe like a gray color or a smoky color that can go out and dissolve away completely. And now let that color of calm, cleansing energy grow. Go deeper. Now surrounding your whole body, like a healing, protective cocoon of light. A protective layer of light around you. Imagine. Visualize. Feel a staircase with 10 steps that can take you down to a door, into a safe, comfortable white room where you can access your inner wisdom. Notice the color of the staircase, the railing if there is one, the ceiling, the floor, the texture of your staircase, the sound, the feelings. So start going down the staircase now. Imagine or feel your feet stepping down now, going down deeper with every step, deeper down with every breath. 10, 9, 8, 7. Slow down. Deepen. 6. Your subconscious mind doesn't mind. 4. Getting to the bottom. 3. Ready to step in to your white room. With 1 now, be at the door. So at the bottom of the stairs now, reach out and open the door and find a white room with a comfortable chair. Make it how you like it as you go inside and settle back into the comfortable chair. Imagine in front of you there is a cinema screen with a relaxing scene. Could be a beach, could be a lake or a garden, or a favorite place in nature. Once you find your favorite place in nature, imagine moving into that place so you can feel the sun or water on your skin. Notice the colors. Notice the sounds, smells around you. whether it's warm sand you can sink into or warm water you can float on. Notice the feeling on your skin and the feeling within. Calm, clear, relaxation with every breath. Your subconscious mind can work with you to achieve your goals in a new ways. You can also explore your goals and intentions to see how they affect your actualizing your authentic future self. You can make statements to your subconscious mind. When we state our goals to ourselves, we can be mindful to define and refine them. So while we may start saying what we don't want, we can then state them in positive terms to what we do want instead. How would you state a current goal? We can make them into small sequential chunks so they are achievable and measurable. What first steps would you take towards that goal? What steps would you take to complete that goal? We can imagine them in sensory detail so they become real, in focus. What would you see? What would you hear and feel as you take those steps? You can also ask questions and get wisdom from your subconscious mind. We can ask, why do I want this outcome? What will having it give me? How does that align to my core values? What values do you prioritize related to this goal? Choose one or two, like achievement, family, connection, leadership, contribution, freedom, excellence, perseverance, self-discipline, integrity. How does this intention contribute to your core life purpose as a person? How will that help you learn lessons as a spiritual being? In this place in nature, imagine a mirror where you can see yourself. This can be your body now, yet it can also reflect elements of your higher self and represent yourself that is in alignment with your core values, your life purpose, and your spiritual being. Notice how you can see yourself and be yourself with those qualities. Notice the clothes you are wearing and the type of energy that goes with this body. You might be clothed in an energy that's calm, that's clear, confident, and at peace. So move deeply into that body. Feel the healthy body and the healthy mind. Notice the thoughts and beliefs that go with the body. Take some time to define, or perhaps redefine and refine what your authentic expression of who you truly are looks like now. And as you look forward to growing into an increasingly mature version of yourself, make it an achievable, authentic expression of who you truly are and what can continue to evolve into becoming. Notice how it looks and how it feels as you move deeper into that self. Maybe there's a glow of calm, that feeling of assurance and wisdom. Now you can take that sense of self and ground it into the realities of the days ahead and to the way that can create your reality for the years ahead. You are here hearing these words and hearing your inner voice and images that get clear on what you really want, so you can set intentions and then enjoy every step of the way, witnessing how they become your reality day by day. So now you can see or imagine yourself in the future as you take the steps to fulfill your goals, your intentions, and actualize your authentic future self. Just as you can remember things in the past as a regression, now you can imagine things in the future as a progression. You can see that actions you take and the benefits you get. So moving a few weeks into the future with 3, to the first steps that take you towards your goal with 2, that is now achievable and measurable. So let one moment come to the forefront with 0 now. In that moment, are you inside or outside? Notice the physical environment, the places, nature or people around. Notice the clothes you wear. Notice your body language and the way you move and speak. Let the scene play out, building up the details. Notice the way you feel. Notice if you can adjust the way you feel to make it even better, or more appropriate to your inner values. Notice how you act and the way you think. Notice if you can make any adjustments to the quality of your mind. Notice how this can relate to your core life purpose as a person. Notice how this can relate to helping learn lessons as a spiritual being. Notice all the behaviors that go along with working towards that goal and being that kind of person more and more in daily life. Notice the things you're doing more of. Notice the things you're doing less of. Allow that scene to play out a little longer. Soak in the feelings of success in what you are doing, and the qualities you have, and the sense of your being. Now, see yourself in another situation, weeks from now, taking steps towards your goals. How are you dressed? Who else is around? How do you choose to spend your time now, your money, your attention, and energy? See yourself acting in the way it takes you to long-term success. How do you acknowledge your achievable and measurable success? How do you celebrate, enjoy, and share your good fortune? Imagine enjoying these new situations so vividly that you feel as though you are already enjoying them. Now from this place, a few weeks from now, look ahead and float to a time a few months. You can take with you the feelings, thoughts, and achievements from the first steps that took you towards your goals, and notice the fulfillment as you take some final steps to completing some short and medium-term goals. So moving a few months into the future with 2 steps to complete some goal or aspect of a goal, with 2 that's achievable and measurable, so let one moment come to the forefront with 0 now. Be there. In that moment, are you inside or outside? Again, notice the environment, the place, the nature or people around. Notice the clothes you're wearing, your body language, and the way you move and speak. Let that scene play out, building up the details. Notice the way you feel. Notice if you can adjust the way you feel to make it even a little bit better or more appropriate for your inner values. Notice how you act and the way you think. Notice if you can make any minor adjustments to the quality of your mind. Notice how this can relate to your core life purpose as a person. And then notice how you can relate to helping learn lessons as a spiritual being. Notice all the behaviors that go along with working towards that goal and being that kind of person more and more in daily life. Notice the things you are doing more of. Notice the things you're doing less of. Allow that scene to play out a little longer. Soak in the feelings of success in what you're doing and the qualities you have, your sense of being. See yourself in another situation weeks from now, taking steps towards your goals. Again, how are you dressed? Who else is around? How do you choose to spend your time now, your money, your attention, and energy? See yourself acting in the way that takes you to long-term success. And how do you acknowledge your achievable and measurable success? How do you celebrate? How do you enjoy and share your good fortune? Imagine enjoying these now, these new situations so vividly that you feel as though you are already enjoying them. Now, from this place, a few months from now, look ahead and float to a time a few years from now. And you can take the achievements you had in your short and medium-term goals and intentions and see how they translate into your longer-term outcomes and self-development. So moving a few years into the future, with 3, seeing results from completed goals, with 2 that have been achieved, so let one moment come up to the forefront with 0 now. In that moment, where are you? Inside or outside? Take a look around. Notice your physical environment, the place, the nature, the people around. What circumstantial changes have there been? Notice your clothes, your body language, and the way you move and speak now. Let the scene play out, building up the details. Who else is around? How do you choose to spend your time now? How do you choose to spend your money, your attention, your energy? See yourself acting as you enjoy your long-term success. And notice the way you feel. Notice how your outcomes are in line with the core values and inner principles that are truly significant for you. Notice how you act and the way you think. Notice how your qualities of your mind has adjusted and matured. Notice how these developments helped you to fulfill some of your life core purposes as a person. And then notice how your experiences helped teach you spiritual lessons. Notice all the behaviors that go along with being that person that achieves a series of goals in a way that's authentic and fits more and more in daily life. Notice the things you're doing more of. Notice the things you're doing less of. Allow that scene to play out just a little longer and soak in the feelings of success in what you are doing and the qualities of you that you have built and your sense of being. Notice how your authentic self has been developing over the years by the intentions, the goals you've set, and the actions you have taken. Notice how you feel consistently in higher states like calm, like clarity, like confidence and peace. And notice how that flows into a healthy body and mind. Notice the thoughts and beliefs that go with the body. As you've gone through these weeks, these months and years, you've defined and refined what your authentic expression of who you truly are can look like as you grow into an increasingly mature version of yourself. So making it more achievable, more authentic and assured and wise. Now you can take these qualities from years ahead and bring them back with you into this moment and into the scenes from weeks ahead. So moving a few weeks into the future with 3, taking initial steps towards your goal with 2, and bringing in the feelings and state of being from years ahead, so let one moment come back to mind with 0 now. In that moment again, are you inside or outside? Notice the environment around you, the places, the nature or people around. Notice how it feels different, better, now that you can bring back resources from the future. How does this make it feel more achievable? Notice your clothes, your body language, the way you move and speak. Let the scene play out, building up the details. Notice the way you feel. Notice how your actions are an expression of your values and deep life purpose. Play it again, better than ever, imagining other possible actions and reactions, getting better each time, wrapping the situation up on your terms, and bring it to a close feeling, great and grateful. Your intentions and actions can create this future you can see in your subconscious mind now, and enjoy bringing into reality in daily life in the weeks, months, and years to come. You have created a new reality, so take action. Be patient and persistent, because your mind automatically cleans and clears and moves away from outdated past and reorients as it moves towards your future, as bright new ways increasingly come into focus, more deeply, more satisfying, more pleasurable, bright and achievable. In each moment, fulfill your life's purpose and evolve spiritually. You have programmed your subconscious mind for the future, so all that's left to say is, congratulations. The future looks good. You are patient. You are persistent. Noting your growing success and dealing with any challenges with calm, clarity, confidence, and peace. So in a few moments, I'll count you up to 5, and at 5, you will be fully aware and awake. So start coming up with 0 and 1, aware of your body, the room around you. 2, moving the fingers and toes. 3, you are aware of everything, with 4, nearly there. And 5, eyes can open now, refreshed, aware, and feeling good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes open.